Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Inside Hour. I'm Rich, and there's a few things that caught my eye that I wanted to talk about. Let's just get into it. First up, we've got some important news coming out of Mexico City. On May 22nd, CNN reported that millions of people are on high alert due to an increase in activity from Mexico's most active volcano. I'm gonna butcher this, so I'm not even gonna try. Alice?
Let's go with Popocatépetl.
Thank you. Since last week, this massive force of nature has been spewing ash, impacting several nearby towns, causing flight delays in Mexico, and leading to school closures all over the area. The National Civil Protection Coordination, or CNPC, has increased its volcanic threat level to yellow phase 3, meaning all individuals living near the volcano need to stay alert and prepare for a possible evacuation. The CNPC is advising residents to minimize outdoor activities. They've also warned about potential increases in volcanic activity, including causing ash to disperse into nearby towns at high speeds. Claudia Sheinbaum, Mexico City's mayor, tweeted the city is prepared to handle the incoming ashfall, so that's something reassuring. Mexico City's Benito Juarez International Airport was temporarily shut down due to volcanic ash. Both the airport and U.S. Embassy have issued warnings about the possible sudden airport closures, flight cancellations, or delays. Due to the threat level, several school districts within the affected area have switched to remote learning. We'll be sure to keep you updated with more news on the developing situation. In the meantime, our thoughts with everyone affected in Mexico. Stay safe out there, folks.
In better news, 77-year-old Dorothy Dottie Fideli, a resident of the O'Bannon Terrace retirement community in Goshen, Ohio, married herself on May 13th in a symbolic ceremony attended by friends, family, and fellow community members. Fideli, who had never had a formal wedding and recently taught herself to read, decided to marry herself as a celebration of self-love and to spread joy in her retirement community. Her daughter helped organize the wedding, which included a 2-tiered cake, a balloon arch, and a beautiful white wedding dress for Fideli. During the ceremony, Fideli used a white lily as a metaphor for cultivating self-love, urging people to pay attention to their inner selves. Fideli's solo wedding represents her commitment to focusing on her personal growth and happiness after a lifetime of caring for others. And next up we have...
In Fresno, California, an 8-year-old girl and her 4-year-old brother were swept away by the surging currents of the Kings River. Authorities have reported that the children were not wearing life jackets while the siblings were trying to cross the river with their mother and a friend. Sheriff's deputies, along with a team of around 40 rescue personnel, were on the scene around 2 p.m. and less than an hour later, the girl was found underwater. It wasn't until later in the afternoon that the boy's body was discovered. Searchers had found him caught against a tree almost 2 miles downstream from where he and his sister had initially entered the water. Currently, the Kings River is closed to the public due to high water levels, following suit with many other waterways in the state, as mountain snow melts with the warmer weather setting in. Despite posted warnings along the rivers, incidents keep occurring. As of recording this video, officials haven't yet released the names of the children or confirmed the cause of their deaths, and are warning that parents could potentially face child neglect and endangerment charges if they allow their children to enter dangerous waters. Lieutenant Brandon Purcell commented on the tragedy, saying, "This is a very sad day for all of us, and it's a very sad day for the family. We need people to listen to us. The conditions of our waterways will only become more dangerous heading into the summer as snow melts and dams release even more water into the rivers." Unfortunately, there have been a multitude of similar incidents reported throughout the state. For example, a body was found in Folsom Lake, northeast of Sacramento on Friday, and 2 people remained missing after being swept away by the American River in recent weeks. Again, our thoughts go out to all of those affected by these incidents.
And then there was a team of highway archaeologists searching for buried human remains along U.S. Highway 395 in California has uncovered more than 30 human skeletons, many adorned with artifacts. Tribal leaders are demanding that the California Department of Transportation, Caltrans, halt construction and realign the project to avoid disturbing the grave sites. The tribes argue that the project, which aims to convert a 2-lane road into a 4-lane expressway, is disrupting the peace of ancestral lands that had remained undisturbed for thousands of years. Tribal historic preservation officers have been trying to work with Caltrans to find a solution that respects tribal interests, but have yet to see a proposal that aligns with their concerns. The tribes want the burial site to be off-limits to further construction until a mutually agreeable solution is reached. Caltrans offered a proposal to curve the disputed section of the highway around the burial site, but the tribes believe it does not go far enough. Caltrans has temporarily halted construction activities in the area, and expressed its commitment to protecting tribal cultural resources. However, the tribes insist on prior informed consent and continued consultation in the decision-making process.
Well, that about wraps it up for today. We'll be back real soon with more news to talk about. In the meantime, let us know what you think about today's stories in the comments. Until next time, Alice, take us out.
And that concludes our broadcast for today. We appreciate you tuning in to stay informed. For more top stories, in-depth analysis, and insightful discussions, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let us know what you think in the comments, and if there's a story you want us to cover, we'd love for you to share. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay curious, stay informed, and welcome to the Insight Hour.